बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा।
So the next, we'll go with the important things first, like the starting with screen drawing tools. Now, the screen drawing tools you have, even in Zoom, you have an annotation tools. I very rarely I use, but if you go to the options on the top, you have annotation options. It's very hard for me to look at, but there is an option over there. You can also use that, but I never used it because it's very difficult to go and search for that option inside the Zoom and go ahead. Okay. So you can either use this Epic Pen, the one which I'm using, this one. This is an Epic Pen, or you can use some kind of Ink2Go. There is one more software which I used earlier. When compared with both, Epic Pen is something a more better option in terms of quality and the options. In terms of simple, I recommend Ink2Go. If you don't want to get into complex and you just want a simple way to draw the things, Ink2Go is a better option. You can see the two different tabs here. Now, let me quickly show you these options on the website here. Now, Ink2Go is something you just need to download and install. You can either directly download from the website, and you just need to apply the key. There will be a license key you have to apply to use that full version. I think they provide you the 30 days trial version for you, which means you can use this tool without paying for 30 days. Of course, license is something you require to use for more than 30 days. This will not cost you much. I think it's a one-time purchase. You purchase, I think you spend around 1,200, somewhere around that, and it's a lifetime access for you. Roughly, I think you can see 19 USD now. It means around 1,500 approximate. So there are some options. The other option, you can use Epic Pen. Epic Pen is something I'm using right now, but it's very difficult. Once you are used to one tool, it's very difficult to move to the next tool. There are a lot of challenges. That's what I have to overcome from moving from Ink2Go to Epic Pen. Since I have changed my digital pen tablet, so I have to use this. But it's really good, the best in the market, we can say. You can download this one in a form of different options. It's a one-time purchase, 1,500. You can purchase where you have almost all the features. You can use pen, you can use eraser, highlighter, screen crop tools, you can crop. But again, if you are using the free version, then you cannot draw the lines, squares, and circles. Like here, you can see I can draw some squares and select from here, and circle options are there. So these options will not come. So you can still use the pen. You can still use, I think, screen, pen, highlighter. These options will work. This is your highlighter option. Again, text you cannot add. If you're using a licensed one, you can add the text. You can see these options here directly when you scroll. You can see the options directly from your text. This is a text where you can write down some text on the screen itself. So this is very useful, and even you cannot use whiteboard or blackboard here. So this is my blackboard, where you can go to the blackboard here. This is your blackboard. And if you want whiteboard, you can also use whiteboard. So you have two options. Like if you want to give the same appearance of your class, if you're using a blackboard and a white chalk, you can use that way. But if you're using whiteboard, you can also use this. So whichever is more interactive. Other options, instead of using this, Ink2Go also you can see the options. Basically, I don't need to explain. You know most of these options. You have a pen, which color you want, and what is the thickness, and this is your highlighter, some kind of sketch highlights kind of options. These options, when you just move your cursor, you can easily figure out those options. Take a screenshot, whiteboard, blackboard here as well. Blackboard or whiteboard you want. If you want to just delete all your drawings, this is the wiper option. You can also record here. That is one additional benefit. You also have option here, screenshot, that is taking the screenshot. Because sometimes you want your students to not to write the notes. Instead, you want them to take the screenshot and send to them, because you don't want to waste much time for them. This is an option here. So finally, you can see the options directly on the screen. So you can keep these options on the screen. What I use is I hide these options. Like you can see the screen here. I just keep it on the right side or the left side corner. You can keep, and whichever the option you want, you can just move your cursor and go with. But every time moving the cursor is quite of difficult for me. So what I generally do is for optimizations, I go to settings and I add some shortcuts. If you go and if you scroll down, you will see there are specific shortcuts here. So either you can use the default shortcuts and remember them. Of course, for the first time, you have to write down those shortcuts and keep the paper in front of you. And then every time you have to use pen, then use this option. But once you get used, you can do these things on your, it's very easy. You don't need to move your cursor here. Like here, you can see right now, let's say I want to draw something. I need a pen. So I'll be using a shortcut, Control O, which I have set, Control 0. I think that's an option. So if I want to change the color, there are some options. Shortcuts I have set, changing the colors. I think this is the second color. This is the third color, like that. There are 4 specific colors it will choose. Or else if you want more colors, you have to move the cursor. Likewise, if I want to increase the font size, the thickness, I can do that. You can see here. I can reduce my thickness. I use some shortcuts, and likewise, if I want to erase the complete screen, I use another shortcut, Control Shift W. So you can set your own shortcuts. Okay. So it's something, I have to figure out the shortcuts and have to memorize. But once you start using it, this is something kind of more professional way. Okay. So you don't want your participants to, you are moving your cursor to the screen and selecting the pen. Of course, that is something, an easy option, not to memorize. It's going to make the things easy, but we have to tune yourself a multitasking way where you can concentrate on the class. At the same time, you are able to move your fingers or move your pens or the tools as per the requirement. That's something I suggest. Of course, using these options directly from the cursor is really a good option as well.